Hey, Jonathan from GameSpot here. I'm here with Flash Revenant, who recently won the Singapore Nationals for Starcraft 2. So tell us, what was it about the Zerg that you like so much, the strategies and whatnot?
Well, I think I picked Zerg because I think it fitted my playstyle or how I approach the game the best. Because firstly, it's a reactionary race. You have to adapt to what your opponent does, and secondly, I used to play Zerg when I was playing against computer in Starcraft Brood War. Like I always used to play AI, and I kind of like the mechanics and the feel of Zerg the most.
Of course, with the final match that just took place like a few minutes ago, could you just give us a bit of a play-by-play for people who haven't watched it?
Well, I think the first game, it was the first game. I think I played quite aggressively, and because of the aggression, it kind of affected his mood, I feel, and I was just trying to put pressure on him so that you will force him to possibly make mistakes, and I think I did a little bit. It was a little bit successful, and the second game, I made it seem like I was gonna do the same thing, but I was just macroing very strongly behind it.
And just tell me, what were the tactics going in your head that you wanted to pull off, just to get the win, to secure the win?
Actually, for the first game, as in the second game, it was a regame because firstly, the power went out for my opponent. But I think that, at the start of the first game, I actually rushed him, and it worked. The rush did enough damage that I thought that it would do. But the thing was, the power went up, so we have to go into a regame. And on the regame, I played super safe. But he was so affected by it because I went for game 1 and game 2. I went for the same aggression, and he thought I was gonna do the same thing, so he played very safely, and I think it ended up costing him a little.
Okay, now with the China event coming in soon for Starcraft 2, of course you're gonna be fighting all the top players that are coming in, more or less. So who would be the 1 or 2 or 3 killers that you have to watch out for your Zerg playstyle?
Well, I think firstly, I haven't been following to see who qualified, but definitely the Korean champion would be definitely almost impossible, if not impossible, to beat. Secondly, the China champion is actually the person who inspired me a few days ago to be able to play this well, and his name is called Spider Com, basically Com from YE Spider, and I don't think I'll be able to beat someone that has inspired me that much, because part of why I won is because of him.
Hey, you'll never know, trust me, you'll never know. This is a very unpredictable kind of game and landscape. So any shout-outs you want to say before to the GameSpot audience or anyone else watching?
Firstly, thanks for supporting me. Next, thanks to sponsors CM Storm, Cooler Master, Zappy Games, Gunner Optics, Colosseum, and also to my teammates. I think they were very supportive. To the organizations, I think they did very well. I was quite impressed of how they set everything up and how organized it was. And lastly, shout out to Fnatic RCJ. If you're listening to this is for you.